Hello and welcome back to Megan TT Hobbies. I will forewarn you now, this will probably be a bit of a long video as this is going to be a recap of everything that I got in while I was gone to Disney and then spring training. So I've tried to section it off. So the first section is going to be sports, mainly baseball for the Bowman draft set. And then the second part will be movie related, some of the Star Wars art cards and things that I'm working on. So I'm going to dive right in here. And these came in, like I said, while I was gone. I was gone early to mid-March, so I'm going to give just kind of approximate time frames. This first one is a big one, and I think I might have sent him a small amount of money, but coming back, one of one, none other than Hall of Famer Warren Moon. This was postmarked back from Seattle, Washington. This is a second address that I tried. It took about 2 months or so. I had sent it first to that area with a return to sender. I apologize if you hear my dog eating her food in the background. She decided I'm shooting a video, so now it's time to eat her dinner. So that is awesome for the Hall of Fame set. I think I set this pro set card. Hopefully this is mine. I know there are a couple that I was trying to decide if I wanted to send to him. But beautiful in kind of a black, thin marker. Let's get into some baseball. 2 of 2 for the set from Logan Gilbert, coming in just over 2 months. Let me look on his stats. He was the first round pick for the Mariners in 2018, 14th overall pick, and he did personalize them, which is fine, and I got the paper and the Bowman Chrome. That was coming back from Orlando, Florida. So I think maybe some of these guys signed and then they left them for their family to deal with while they went on to camp. Coming back from Pensacola, Florida, this came back in about 2 months for our 91 Fleer set. Greg Litton, and he signed 2 of those, and then the 1992 tops. So I haven't had a set edition in a while, so that's nice to have one. And when I can get organized, I will do a set update for that 91 Fleer. Also sent out mid-January, so coming in about 2 months, from Braxton Ashcraft for the Bowman set, signed in a nice thin. Let's look at his statistics. Second round 2018 by the Pittsburgh Pirates, 51st overall. So I'm plugging away with this set. This one is postmarked from the Dallas, Texas area. Again, I think some of them signed them and then had family mail them for them. This one is likely that he took to spring training and signed all of his mail there. Again, sent out mid-January, so coming back in 2 months. The chrome smeared a little bit, but that's okay. Brian Miller. And then signed the Heritage very nicely. A nice paper. And the Pro debut. So he signed 4 of 4. If I remember correctly, I've heard he's a pretty good in-person signer, so that was exciting to get those 4 cards back, and that did come back, like I said, from West Palm Beach. This one is coming in from Phoenix, Arizona. Jonathan or Ornelas. It's kind of an interesting signature. And let's talk about him. He was drafted by the Rangers, 2018, 3rd round, 91st overall pick. These next couple are spring training successes, if I remember correctly. Yep. So coming back from Phoenix, Arizona in roughly about a month. What is it? Rahzel Iglesias. He's an awesome TTM signer. I thought this Stadium Club was really cool. And then it was nice to get the Allen and Ginter signed. From the Cincinnati Reds, he is great. He signs during the season. He signs during spring training. That was one of few non-Bowman ones that I actually sent out for spring training this year. Going back to the Bowman draft, this is the 10th round pick, which means he was 299th by the Rangers for 2018. Louie Tejada. I guess I should have looked up some of these guys' names, but I mean, look at those beautiful, beautiful, beautiful signatures. And that came in from Phoenix, Arizona, because I sent it to him on March 2nd. So it came back in like a week and a half, maybe even a week, for spring training. These are spring training successes because these are from guys who either said, hey, send to me at spring training, or were out of the country for the off season. Another one from, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but Twins prospect. He was signed by the Twins in 2014, actually as a free agent. And that came back in week and a half from Fort Myers, Florida, because I did send it to him for spring training. So I think that is all the sports successes, if I have sorted my pile correctly. So let's get into non-sport successes. This one got pretty destroyed in the mail, but this was sent out in mid-July of 2018. I was very excited to see it because I don't get a ton of entertainers back, but Lori Petty, who played Kit in A League of Their Own, who is that character there, signed this one. And then I'm trying to decide if this one, it looks a little fake to me, but I think she signed it as well. It was just in a thicker black Sharpie. This would be a cool duel to get Gina Davis to sign, but I don't know if I want to risk that because, like I said, I've been waiting for these for a while. That is one of my favorite movies because it entails, just showing a remarkable set of women and playing baseball. Let's dive into Star Wars. So this is coming back from Michelle Gruska. It says, hi Megan, it was a blast working in George Lucas's studio. I loved every minute of it. She signed it what is it, Snoodles? That's Snoodles. And then Snoodles is back here, so she signed it right there. These are on the original Return of the Jedi cards. Was it size Snoodles? So that is a fantastic addition for my Star Wars collection. It came back in about a month from Santa Clarita, California. I'll have to look and see if there's a Funko Pop of her. I don't think there is, but that would be pretty darn cool to get signed. This next one, let me look up real quick to get the name right here. Bear with me while I'm looking this up. Let me see if I can find it. Sorry, I should have had this pulled up. I'm making sure to get the name right. Okay. Daniel Zormir did a lot of the stunt kind of stuff. As you can tell, so this is a photo that he sent, but unfortunately, with beautiful Sharpie silver, it just got absolutely destroyed. So I don't know if I leave it like this. This is a photo that he sent. I don't know what I'll do. But that's okay, because he signed 3 of my cards. So I'm thinking about sending him a Chewbacca Funko Pop. And I thought I had asked him if he would sign it like I did with one of the Boba Fett guys, but I must not have. That is coming also back from California in about a month. I mean, it's 4 of 3, even with the photo pretty messed up. So I was really excited when I got this one, and then I completely remembered who it was from. This is from a Hamill, but not that Hamill. It is from Nathan Hamill, the son of Mark, who was involved in Phantom Menace. And so I sent this one that was like a crowd one to Megan. Wish I was here. And I know he signs fun stuff. And then he signed just the NH down here, but kind of put a little, like some sound looking notes or something there. And then he had fun with this one. To Megan, I am here. Actually, I'm still on Naboo. But can't turn down something coming back from a Hamill. Maybe one of these days I can get back from Mark Hamill. But this was coming back from Malibu, California in just around a month. And I believe that all these next ones are going to be these art-related ones. These were all sent out the 19th of February, so a little bit less than a month. This first one is from Carlos Caballero, and he signed both the Luke and Leia cards that he had in the Star Wars Galaxy set. And I'll show you how to spell his name. There it is right there. But he's involved in a lot of Topps sets. I think he's even done some of the baseball cards. And I sent some of those even to him as well. And so with my little card, he said, Megan, thank you for the letter and the cards. And a lot of these artists did lots of things to protect them. I mean, he put them in a penny sleeve, which I didn't even send to him. So this has been a fun collection. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. He sent this really cool business card. And that's like a art version of him. This is the Star Wars Galaxy set, if you haven't seen these returns. Next one for this art gallery, or Star Wars Galaxy set, Rich Malinle. He signed it right there. So I prepped these cards, and then I asked them to sign the front, because many of the artists won't sign the front, and they're signed down here. But I wanted them to, and I specifically asked for them to sign the front, so when I display them, you can see the autograph with the their artwork. And again, an artist protecting a card by putting it in a top loader. That is from South Carolina. He's in South Carolina. The next one is from Orlando, Florida. And this is somebody that went above and beyond. From Adam Schickling. And he also protected the card. He did this awesome battle scene with Rey and Kylo Ren, and this signature is really cool. So kind of the A and then his last name. There's the back of it, and therefore you see his name. He wrote a cool note back to me, and if you notice, there's Darth Vader. And it says, "Dear Megan, thank you for your request for signed cards. Sorry you're getting this late. I thought I sent it out earlier. Hope you like extra stuff. Really nice letter, by the way. I am hoping to do more cards in the future, so if you want more signs, just let me know. Thanks, Adam." And then he sent his business card, and then he sent this sketch art card. Features his artwork, Golden Age of Comics, Heroes and Villains. That is signed down there. I have a few more of these cards to go out in a next batch, and I'm about done sending to all of them, but just not quite. And this last one is probably the coolest return, if I do say so myself. He put it in a little Ziploc so it didn't get damaged, which is nice because there has definitely been a decent amount of rain. This is coming back from Doug Cohen, and he did a awesome bounty hunter artwork, and then he signed it down here, signed it very nicely in silver, actually allowed it to dry. And then the cool part is, and I've included these cards to protect the Star Wars cards. Well, he put to Megan, he signed it, and then there is a little hand sketched Boba Fett. So that was definitely the most awesome one that came in. So that is a 20-minute recap of things that came in while I was gone to Florida for my Disney and spring training trip. I have a few TTMs that have come in this week that I will try to share in the next few days. Maybe I'll do that on Saturday. I just recently put together all the autographs that I did get in spring training. I'm going to try to do a video on those tomorrow, but I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to go watch my Purdue Boilermakers hopefully win here during March Madness. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's your favorite. If it's something from Star Wars or one of the sports ones or the one from Lori Petty or this really cool sketch. And let me know what's been in your mailbox recently. Last week was definitely a great success week. This week hasn't been as much, but that means I just need to send more out. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous evening or day, depending upon when you're watching this. And hope your mailboxes are full of awesome TTM successes. Have a good one.